Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I am not. I had a great start to my morning, early morning, workout, record, fantastic. Gonna meet my friend for coffee at 9, videos uploaded, ready to go. Didn't publish it. So, no video today. My bad. But I hope everyone else is having a good day. Music. Let's just go ahead and turn that down on my headphones. Hello. Good morning. Good to see everyone. Rinky, Nebula, British Chainsaw. I got a new profile picture. Yeah, and I have no idea who you are anymore. Your memory to me is forever gone. I have no idea. Who are you? He could be a new man altogether. My entire knowledge of you is like, it's just like you changed your entire face. There's nothing similar. Hold on, my hair is getting in my eye. Such long, luscious hair. There we go. Change back to British syrup now. Oh, it changed back. Okay, British syrup. Fair. Hey, boys. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. I know we talked about doing more trains, but I do hate to do a new game on a Saturday because I know a lot of people can only play on Saturdays, and it kind of sucks. Like, they want to play and then like they're not available all week because, you know, they're in school and stuff. So today we're going to be going back to our regular schedule, and I think we'll continue trains on Monday with a free mode. So Territorial today is going to be from 10:30 a.m. to, we'll say, noon. I think that's a good amount of time. Well, hold on. Let's do this. 12, lobby 1. Here, Territorial. Let's put this all together. Otherwise, we'll get too confused. Territorial, lobby 1, we'll do for an hour and a half. Okay? Then we're going to do... Here, we'll just copy... Oh, lobby 1. And then we'll copy and paste this. Copy and paste all of this, actually. To Territorial lobby 2, we will do from 12. Oh man, that's where that 1 went, huh? We'll do from 12 to 1. Dude, help. My brain's not working. And then we'll do Openfront from 2 to 3. Easy peasy. I saw you off camera. No, you didn't. If you did, you didn't say hello. You're missing an hour. 12 to 1. 1 to 2, dude. You're right. Good call. There we go. Thank you, Mira. Also, Mira! How are you? Good to see you. The growing ginger beard is fire. Yeah, the beard, I've just decided I'm not going to cut it for a while. It's just like, I'm in my no girls era. I'm going to do a bunch of personal stuff before I try ever dating. So it's just like, I'm just going to grow out the beard for the boys, you know? It's very long. And it is really annoying sometimes. Because I'll just be like, my mustache is so long that I have to do that every time I drink anything, because otherwise there'll be little droplets of mustache water on it. Anywho, let's go ahead. Chainsaw Man. Yeah. Oh, add the corgi on there too. Add the tag. Here we go. Corgi, can I have permission to leave the stream and play with my brother and not get invaded? Absolutely not. We'll Venezuela your ass so fast. Which is wild news to wake up to this morning, that we have bombed, invaded, and captured the leader of Venezuela. We have bombed Venezuela. We have invaded it and captured the leader and his wife. They are now in our custody. And I was talking to my friend about it, and I go, oh, they'll probably just hand it over to the woman who was actually elected, who won the Nobel Peace Prize. And then as soon as I said that, I get an alert on my phone from NPR going, Trump says we're gonna rule Venezuela. And I'm like, okay, it's ours now, I guess. Whatever. What the hell? That was crazy news to wake up to. It was crazy. Like, don't get it twisted. Maduro is not exactly like a nice guy, and you know, people wanted Biden to do this years ago. But to invade it and then be like, we're gonna run it is like, hard to market ourselves as the not the baddies here. What do you think about the situation? I think it's wild that we did that. It's not surprising we did it so well. At the end of the day, America pays for, you know, it's more military than the next top 10 countries combined. It better, you know, if you have that fancy of a gun, you're gonna fire it eventually. So I'm glad it went as quick as it did. I don't think there's a ton of casualties. I mean, we'll see. But I mean, Maduro wasn't a great guy, I guess. It's kind of the easiest thing. Corgi, what do you think about Colombia? You're next. Watch out. Wait, how much oil does Colombia have? Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into some games. Now that we got the geopolitical situation out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into some team games. Ooh, Island Kingdom 6 team. I'm so in. Colombia has oil. I don't know how much. Yeah, that's kind of the factor, though. It's like, does it have enough oil for us to invade it? Big question marks. Corgi, I'm watching another streamer right now. How dare you, Jason? Zero Winter's here. Reliable Zero Winter. This morning was fun. Yeah, we just talked about it. Pretty wild morning. Pretty wild morning. I like woke up at 4 and I saw the alert on my phone and I was like, am I sleeping? Am I dreaming? Like I had this moment of like, am I even awake right now? Because it just seems so unbelievable that we would do it, but here we are. Venezuela is now American. Exactly. We couldn't get Greenland, so we settled on Venezuela. Is the long and short of it. We're keeping Venezuela? Yeah, that was the news. Trump says we're going to run it. Now, does that mean puppet government run it or what? Who knows? I got Iceland. Good, dude. I mean, we were looking for Greenland, but Iceland's a nice get too. Dude, Kuru, you're gonna go wild. First off, you should just attack this guy. He's got 0 troops. Same with you, Crocodile. I know you go for bots, but if there's a guy with 0 troops, you attack him. With this, put the Star Spangled, it's not Star Bangled, Pangled banner, it's Spangled. Wait, is it? What is it? Star? It's Spangled, right? Star. What does Spangled even mean? Am I dumb? Star Spangled. Yeah, it's Spangled, you idiot. No, what does Spangled mean? I've never thought about this before. What does Spangled mean? Spangled means covered with spangles. Okay, what's a spangle? A small, thin piece of glittery material. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That's good intel. It's good intel for later. I think it's a gross show of American imperialism and that Trump is a fascist anyways. Bye. I would disagree with you on that. I mean, us taking it over, not so good. But Maduro exactly wasn't like a democratically elected leader, right? He's a dictator that's thrown his entire country into poverty. And to say that he's associated with a cartel, not the wildest stretch of the imagination. I hate to say it. Okay, how are we doing? I died immediately. It's about oil, I believe. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest with each other. Like, for all the altruistic reasons we would invade a country, there's always a monetary reason we're getting involved too. You know, like, hey, did you know Rwanda's invading the DRC? Or there's a giant genocide happening in Sudan? No oil there, baby. No oil. It's good Maduro's gone. It's bad how he did it. I would disagree with you. I would say it's good that Maduro's gone. I don't disagree with how he did it. Except for the fact that I was assuming we were going to then install the democratically elected person who had won the last election. Well, for us to just be like, we're going to take it over, that's a little bit on the bad side. One of the results of Maduro's horrible mismanagement is Venezuela's not really producing any oil. Yeah, because all the companies that like have the technology and the know-how have pulled out of Venezuela. It's not a very stable place. And there's not a lot of people in Venezuela right now to run it. There was a big brain drain. Venezuela used to be extremely prosperous, but when the last dictator came, everything just went kaput. Yeah, I mean, that's the same for a lot of countries. But the fact that Venezuela is sits on one of the world's largest oil reserves and is not incredibly rich, there's corruption there. It's eerie similar to the British colonization methods. Yeah. Like, we shouldn't keep it, but like, I don't think Maduro was the guy. It's the largest oil reserve in the world. I thought Saudi Arabia sat on the largest oil reserve. Is that true though? Is it Venezuela? Let's Google it. Largest oil reserves in the world. Venezuela holds the largest. You're right. Also, you know what's really crazy is off the coast of Venezuela is the impact crater for the asteroid that scientists believe killed the dinosaurs. America's gonna be rich? No, we're not. None of that money's coming to the citizens. If it was, I hate to break it to you, we also sit on a pretty large reserve of oil that does not go back into the economy. I thought that was in Yucatan. No. It's off the coast of Venezuela. Where did the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs land? Oh, no, it was the Yucatan in Mexico. That's correct. I'm wrong. It wasn't Venezuela. It was the Yucatan. My mistake. I'm like 0 for 6 today. I know America is rich because of Alaska. Yeah, I mean, Alaska is a weird state because, like, if you live in Alaska, if you're a resident of Alaska, you get like a dividend or something from the oil company. Like, they give you money. Anyone who lives in Alaska, they give you money every year. That doesn't exist for any other like oil producing state. And I think I don't know the exact reason how that got negotiated. All right, well done, boys. I died pretty early. I did get a little stream sniped by someone on our team and someone against us. A little 1-2 punch didn't quite help. Oh, but we are in for a contest. We'll skip the contest. That's fine. Let's do South America 17. But most of America's oil is like Texas. Like our biggest... Well, I don't know if our biggest... Like, it is Alaska. We do have a lot of oil in Alaska and probably more that we haven't found. But Texas is a huge oil producing state as well. So is Pennsylvania, or it used to be Pennsylvania. I don't know if Pennsylvania's still up there. But it also costs $30 for a Starbucks and coffee in Alaska. Yeah, it's incredibly expensive. And one thing I learned from going to Alaska is the only drug you can get up there outside of marijuana, which is now legal, is straight meth, which I thought was wild and untrue until I was at a bar until like 3 in the morning, and this guy was standing next to me just wired. And I just had this moment of sobriety where I was like, hey man, like I was hanging out with him all night because, you know, local in town. I had this, oh dude, I forgot to go. I'm sorry, I was yapping. Let's do Europe 5 team. I had this moment of sobriety though when I went, hey man, you were a lot more fun before you took the meth. Like, he was just twitching the whole night. Can you name 3 island nations in Oceania besides Australia, New Zealand, and Papua New Guinea? Yeah, Fiji, America, Samoa, Kiribati. You want me to keep going? New Caledonia. How dare you? How dare you assume my geography is so bad I couldn't name 3 islands in the Pacific? The British method was more forgiving than American method. The British would pay more money for resources than the country owns companies, completely price out the local companies. So yeah, see, America's was like, hey, we're gonna invest in your country, and they go, that's great. And then they realize, wait a minute, you're ripping us off. We're going to nationalize all your companies. And then America goes, okay, we're going to invade you now? The amount of countries we have literally invaded due to bananas is quite startling. Random oil fact, Czech Republic is an oil producing country. I don't doubt it. I'd be more surprised. I'm more surprised when I hear of a country that doesn't produce any oil. Like, granted, like, you're not going to have Saudi Arabia oil, but, like, chances are you probably have something, right? I don't know. Are there any European countries that produce, like, zero oil? Outside of, like, Luxembourg and Liechtenstein, because obviously they're really small. I doubt they produce anything. Okay, how are we getting out of this one? Well, we should probably fight this guy real quick, since there's 3 of us that can do this. Yeah. All right, good. He full sends me. That actually helps out a lot because now I can get help fighting this guy up here. So I'm just going to let that cruise on through. That works out for me. And then the 3 of us can fight this guy. Oh, hell, I full sent. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I screwed us, guys. I screwed us. I don't know when I hit the full send bar. I didn't mean to. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm not in it today, apparently. That was a rookie move. Rookie mistake. All right, but we got... Who is this? Who's Schwimley? Schwimley. He's our crown. He's doing a great job. RJ! Good to see you. Yeah, this is kind of a little bit of a tough game, for sure. I'm going to be honest, I threw so hard. This guy shouldn't exist. Hate to say that might have cost the game. I'm going to be straightforward with you. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. If we lose this game, we can all blame me. I don't know when I hit the bar all the way to 100. That was not a conscious move I did. And to throw that away and then create a big player on the red team really hurts us. Fortunately for us, the blue team is a little bit on the weak side, so these guys can link up. But yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty costly. It does big ouchies. Big ouchies. Oopsies, ouchies. But alas, here we are. Okay, mirrors. I'm gonna help you out here. If you say a joke twice and I haven't read it once, you don't need to keep saying it. Yes, you stole Venezuela. I have read your comment. You no longer need to write it. Sometimes comments aren't... It didn't land, bud. It didn't land. It didn't land. Dang it, Corks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rinky. See, that's my job. Repeating a joke till it's read. No, you don't even do that. I read everything in chat. 90% of the time, I don't miss anything, but like usually if I'm not reading something, it's because it's like not worth bringing to the class. It's a swing and a miss. Exactly. It's a swing and a miss. It's a swing and a miss. Ooh, little Catboy getting large and in charge. Is this little Catboy down here? It is. Okay, so this game is won despite my incompetence. Well done, everyone. You made up for how bad I played. I'm so proud of all of you. It's great to be part of a clan that can overcome the streamer's incompetence. What's up, Corgi? What's up, Freddy? How are you? Can we ban Corgi? He SO'd us. True, dude. True. He did screw us over. This is more evidence why it's truly Jason's clan. You know what? Jason does show up. Jason's at like 100% participation rate, except for today where he's watching somebody else. Hurtful, I will say. He said I was his favorite streamer, yet here we are. Here we are, and he's not here. He's like, you're my favorite streamer, except for this other guy I'm gonna watch. Like right now. And I go, no. My heart's GG. All right, we got 2 minutes for the contest. Let's start our Wordle. That's Panama. Dude, I can't wait to guess the capital. We got Colombia. We got... Ooh, is this Honduras or is it Nicaragua? It's Honduras. No, it's Nicaragua. It goes alphabetical. It's not. What? Help. Hold on. Nicaragua, Honduras. Oh, God. It was just there. What's this country? I'm dying here. What is it? Costa Rica. Dude, I tell you, my brain is not in it today. Here I am full sending on accident, and I can't remember Costa Rica, but don't worry, I know the capital of Panama. It's Panama City. And it's like here. Yeah. All right, contest 130. We'll finish it later. Should have given him the Jurassic Park hint. That would not have helped. I have not seen any Jurassic Parks outside of like the original one. I've seen 1 and 2, and that's about it. I'm confused why we can play Openfront on Google or whatever. I just went to Steam. Why is it not released yet? It's not released, and I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb here. This is allegedly what I heard. Let's load in. Is because it was so much of it was crowdsourced of a game that no one person can actually claim ownership of it. I could be wrong. This is just what I've heard. So I don't think it'll ever get released on Steam. Corgi random this, but I got top 100 Battle Royale today. Nice. No, it's an early access. Yeah, no, forever be in early access. It's never going to come out. I'll call it right now. I'll bet you $10 it doesn't ever get released on Steam. Because how can you release... You can't release a game free, have it be free for over a year, and then come back and be like, nope, that was just alpha, now you have to pay for it. Like, the hype's gone. No one's gonna... The remaining audience probably... A fraction of them would pay for the game. I think they've settled on a monetization path of ads, and then once you do ads, you can never take them away, because then you just lose an income source. You would never do that. So I doubt we'll ever see a full released version on Steam. Corgi, the guy Jason is watching is too real an age of conflict YouTuber. Oh. Can you go into that chat and yell at Jason for me real quick? It's like, Jason, get in here. You're late. The principal's waiting for you in his office. I'm kidding. All right, dude, we got Crocodile next to us. That's good. Good to have a known commodity. I'm going to leave this for Crocodile so he can help me with this Scion guy. No, Crocodile. Oh, wait. No, that's a player. Oh, let's crush this guy then. Yeah, you got to go after that, bud. What are we looking at? Nope. Look over. For the love of God, Killa. There we go. Jeez. Grizz. Yep, you see it. All right, I'm going to leave the rest of this to you. I'm going to turn and burn here. Killer, can you get involved here? I'm going to call you Crouton. I don't know what your name is, actually. Crouton? You can get involved. Okay. I'm just gonna set a quorum, a set of rules here, in case you're new to chat. This is not. I know it's the internet, and you can see whatever you can write whatever you want. But just pretend we're having a conversation, right? And like follow the trend of the conversation. You can change the conversation, but just like a chain of consciousness is not a good chatter mix. Hey, DJ becomes a sponsor. Hello, DJ. Good to see you, my friend. Hearts? Oh, good call. Heart. Instead of yelling at Zero Winter to throw out hearts, you can throw out hearts. You heartless boy. There we go. All right, we need to connect up here. This is getting a little tough. We were not very aggressive at the beginning, and it is kind of coming back to haunt us. We'll talk about that at the end of this game. It's Grushan, but nice try. Here's my thing, all right? That's not an English word. I don't know how to pronounce it. I grew up in a landlocked state in America. I met one European before I turned 20. No, 18. I met some Europeans in college. I met one European before I turned 18. I don't even know if that is European. I don't know, man. My experience in culture is very limited. Who do we donate? I mean, we got to get probably Mira built up, but we got to deal with the south here. Yeah, we're getting screwed over. We'll talk about how we can fix this. This is an easy fix. But you love maps plus geography? Yeah, of course I do. Who doesn't? I don't think you'd be here if you don't, right? All right, how we doing? I think this is a straight L. Watch the south? Yeah, watch it fall apart. Oh, my time to die. Here we go. Crocodile, you need to be attacking, bud. You need to be attacking. I don't know why you're just waiting around. We have help from the blue team, at least. I say help, but they're probably dominating us up north. They are. Fantastic. All right, let's peace out with black and start donating. Let's peace out with black in the south and start donating up north. Outside of this guy. Don't fight Memphi. We want to try and use him on our team. Let's try and get funnel donations up north. We'll see if he ignores us. If he keeps pushing, then we'll re-engage. But let's take a breather. Donate up north. If you're bordering Memphi, just keep at a red interest, but otherwise just keep donating up north. All right, he's pushing back into us. You mongrel. We gotta convince blue that we're not the threat. Just be like, look over there, guys. What are you doing over there? We'll fight black. Just work with us. Fight Memphi if you can get a border with him. If you have a border with him. All right, let's talk about this. This game's lost. This is a very easy one. I just hate having to bring it up every single time because I feel like we should be able to establish a pattern. But there's a number of us who are new here, so that's fine. Remember, when we go in Scandinavia, this is where everybody starts. Everybody puts down a marker in the bottom right corner. Every single person. No up here, no starting up here. We all start down here. We all hold for 3 seconds, and then once those 3 seconds are over, we push up. Because let's be honest, if we are able to chase away people from here, the people in the back lines have a lot easier job to support the people on the front lines. And if you want to be someone on the front lines, that's great. But understand, this position is never gonna go away, right? Like, you're not at risk of losing an amazing position by not going here first. And this is not to call out whoever did go here, but just as a general thing, you're never gonna not be able to grab this position first. So everybody starts in the back lines. We all hold for 3 seconds to chase away other teams from coming here so that we have an easier time winning the back lines. And then you can go forward, right? And then from there, if you're on the back lines, if you stay, remember, you gotta be aggressive. Our entire strategy hinges on the fact that we win this area within 2 minutes. So when people are saving up on the back lines, that's not helpful. We gotta be attacking someone at all points. I'm watching these guys not doing anything. I'm watching these guys not doing anything. You gotta be attacking. You gotta be attacking. All right? So 2 easy things. When we call out a corner, everyone goes to that corner. We all hold for 3 seconds. People want to go on the front lines, go on the front lines. This is front lines. This is dead. You're dead to us. You're detached from our strategy. You are a hindrance to our team. If you're going here, you're not a help. Just go here. It's a lot more helpful. It's a lot more helpful if you go here. Stay with us. Don't go off on your own. All right, next contest is Middle East. We all spawned in Africa. Everyone spawns in Africa for 3 minutes, and then you could spread out to the Arabian Peninsula, but draw the map into thirds and go on the leftmost side. Stay on the leftmost side. But every single person spawns in Africa to begin with. Got it? All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here we go. Hello, Freeze. What's good? How's it going? I see you playing against us, you mongrel. All right, don't forget, everyone's in Africa. Everyone spawns in Africa. Not quite, not quite. Catboy, come on. You're a regular. Middle Franken, you're a regular. Again, these are not the positions we need to win the game. We need the back line. We need Africa to win the game. This position's never going away. It takes nothing away from you from going back first and helping us win the back lines. Who's getting sniped? Caledonian. 0, no! Dang it, I ran out of troops. And also, when we're expanding, boys, make sure you're going after the bots that the other teams can get first. If it's like in an area like this, that's the last priority. And then start attacking right away. Kira, you're with me? Big Corgi, you're with me? Killa, you got a target too? Get involved. No waiting, no waiting. Go, go, go. Yeah, that's a good move, Crocodile. Moofy, stay active, stay active. Get involved there. We gotta get up to middle. We gotta get up to middle Franken is kind of our goal, and then start boating across, boys. Stay active, and then start donating right away. Don't wait until red interest. If you haven't played the game in a while, know that donations are capped until like the 3-4 minute mark. So whoever you can donate to on the front line, you gotta donate to them. Get involved, get involved. Good job, bro. Good job, Killa. Good job, Kuru. Yes, that's what we want. Red team's got their kind of build up too. All right, Legacy's kind of our best person to donate to. Middle Franken's also good. Catboy's also good. I mean, anybody over here on the front lines is good, but we need these guys to be able to get built up. I might be out, but I took 2 of them, boss. Yeah, you did a good job. You're still in the game. Considering you got stream sniped immediately, I think you did a great job. We need you kind of to help out over here. More so than we need you to take out Freeze. If you can pinch off Galgenhagen, if you can pinch off this player on the white team so that Middle Franken's not getting a 2v1, okay, or you just full send and throw the game for us, that works too. For no reason, you literally take up donations the entire game just to throw. I don't know what the point of that was. All right, 3 minutes is up though, so we can freely donate. Let's try and build up Legacy. Good job boat defending, boys. And Legacy, if there's any chance you could work down towards this player on the white team, we have literally nobody over there that's capable of dealing with that. God bless you, Legacy. Yeah, keep donating Legacy right now. Catboy's also a good donation. I was in a video with my friends 2 days ago. I was Kiosk and my friend was Shawarma. Ah, I remember Shawarma. I remember what a hell battle that was with Shawarma. That was a good game. I don't remember you, Kiosk. Were you the other guy at the end game? No, that was like a Soviet. You were in Denmark and you full sent me for no reason so your friend could win, huh? You did that, huh, Pole? That's why you randomly full sent me, huh? That's right, you were in Denmark. You were the tan player in Denmark. You randomly full sent me, and then Shawarma got all the land, and then that became the nightmare scenario because you had just randomly full sent me. I died before I full sent my friend. I swear if I look back on that video and I see Kiosk in Denmark. I swear, buddy. I swear we could pull it up right now. I'm gonna pull it up on the side. I feel like I remember you.
Build a website you love.
Okay, I forgot I don't have YouTube Premium on this account. Ugh, I have to listen to an ad. The worst. Okay, hold on. Let me get... No, here. No, thanks. No, it's Ahmed. Oh, okay. No, you were fine. Where was Kiosk? Where were you? Oh, I see you. You started right above Shawarma. Okay, never mind. Different guy. Different guy. I'll tell Shawarma to join in a bit. Please do. If not, just let him know. It was a great game. I had a great time playing with him. I'm glad. I love games like that when everyone's out to win. I hate games where people are like, oh, there's only 7 players left. I don't have a 100% chance of winning the game. So I'm going to try and peace out. That grinds my gears so much. I love games like that where it's just like 10-minute back and forth. Anybody can win. Who's going to blink first? Oh, those are my jam. GG's, man. Yeah, GG's, Mr. Tombstar. But boys, did you see the African difference we had there? You see how quickly we got this? And like no matter what was being thrown at us, we were able to like build it back up and go forward. That's what we can get. That's what we can get when the backline gets aggressive. I'm back. Welcome back, Kraft. Welcome back. This guy's up. Okay, we're leaving him. Whatever. All right, peace out. Peace out, please. Release me from my prison. Release me. There we go. GG. All right, we got 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and finish our thing here. That's the Panama flag. Which one of these facts is true about Panama? Member of the Commonwealth? No. Is a dependency territory? They're not. I'm going to say they have 50 plus skyscrapers. They do. Remember that. That's vital intel for GeoGrid. All right. Despite the name, the classic straw Panama hat actually originated in Colombia. Oh, Ecuador! I even saw Ecuador and second guessed myself. In 1903, Panama broke away from Colombia with U.S. support, a move that cleared the way for construction of the Panama Canal. Water? Okay, no. That bridge? Big bridge? What do we call that bridge? Oh, well, that's the, is that the Panama Canal? I didn't know there was a bridge over the Panama Canal. I've learned something new. Hold on. DJ with the 10 gifted membership. What a legend. If you were just gifted a membership, make sure to say thank you, DJ. Ooh, we got to win this one for DJ. There are multiple bridges over the canal. Yeah, but I didn't think a big suspension bridge was over the canal. All right. Same thing as before. Draw the map into thirds, but this time go on the right side. We want to focus mostly on the neck area here of Azerbaijan, Georgia, Russia, and then down here into Iraq, I guess? Like this kind of area. The last contest might have been easier since you didn't full send. Shut up. Okay? How about that? Have you considered shutting up? Also, Cosmo, 3 minutes subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. No. Okay, fair. Have you considered seeing my track record? You are my banter antagonist, I will say. We used to be banter allies. You've morphed into my antagonist over the years. But it's all in loving. Hi, I went to see family, but I'm back for games. James, good to see you. Oh, why's your name? Oh yeah, you were gifted a membership. Maverick gifted you a membership. I was looking through the names and I was like, oh, James got one. Congratulations, James. Where to spawn? The neck, right here. The neck. We want to be centered around the neck. This is a pretty good spawn for us. I will say. Pretty good spawn pattern. I like this. We get a forward position on the right side of the map. We can easily push down most threats that come out from over here. We just need to keep an eye on like this corner. That would be kind of the threat corner, the threat down. There are 10 elites. Who cares? We have 20 people. We can overcome 10 of any clan. To be like, oh my god, there's 10 of some other clan. We should be shaking in our boots. No. No, they can beat us. Absolutely. But if we play well, we're pretty hard to beat too. I don't think I'm going to get any help there. Just die. Let's see. Is there? I don't really have anyone to support. You guys are like in a little bit of danger. Can the three of you attack this guy? That would free up a lot of real estate for everybody. Come on, Isaac. You can go. Fight this guy. Fight this guy. Don't let him become a big threat. Fight him now. Fight him now. It doesn't matter who charges. Just fight him, Isaac. Isaac! There we go. Let me see if I can start relieving some pressure up north. See if I can get this guy to full send me. Remember, boys, be active. Be active. Mirror, who you attacking? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Okay, you're attacking that guy up there. Fair, fair, fair. Okay, that guy left. Sick. Oh, Neptune full send. That's a problem, bud. Don't do that. You thought you were being helpful by getting me involved, but you made a small problem a much bigger problem. If you're in a fight and you think you're going to lose, the best thing you can do for the team is just take your hand off the mouse and tank the attacks for as long as you can. Yeah, this area is a big weakness for us. I wish I could help Killa. I gotta do this move. I gotta help close out this. Yeah, Chills, if you could work on Rocky, I'm coming. Or that guy, that makes sense too. There's the full send. Nice. I can work on Rocky now. Nice. Chills can also join. More land, we're doing this fight. You're helping us. I've seen you miss 2 cycles. Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. If we can get some donations to Awake and Isaac. I unfortunately think I gotta play a little bit of a save game here, because I'm a vulnerable second line. If these two fall. This is looking good. We have the neck firmly established. That's good. This is a problem over here. Frick. Is there anyone that can get over there? Anyone big that can get over there? Empire Core, you're kind of our only chance if you can get over there. Yes. Oh, stay on there, baby. Stay on there. Stay on there, Empire Core. Need you over there, bud. We need you over there. We need you to stay on no matter the cost. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing great. That's big. Corgi, I see a free land. Good job, good job, good job. Well done, boys. Well done, Empire. Well done. Big full send. Good job, Furry. Coming in. Way to bait that out. Awake. Awake and Isaac, way to hold on for so long. You guys saved us. Well done. Well done. I'm Chimer. Need donations? I'm sorry. We had other priorities. Not to say you're not a priority, but we had other issues. Yeah, we got Bosnian getting attacked from multiple angles. Arctic's pushing through. Getting rid of this guy, though, was huge for us. Nice, big full send. Furry, you got a full send, bud? You got a full send? I know you're moving up, but you got full send. There we go. Furry to the rescue. I prevented Blue from going down and taking free real estate. You did. You did. This was a really good team effort game. Everyone supported each other. Everyone was attacking. It was really good. You'll love to see it. I think this was one of our better games we've had. Here, let me pin the docket too. Yeah. What's this? Dude, we just did a joint grind with you guys and we're getting these insulting names? What the hell, PO? A little bit hurtful. All right, well done, well done. Good job, boys. Good win. I got heavily targeted by red. You did, Bosnian. You held out for a long time, but I saw you were under an immense amount of pressure. Alrighty, let's start our geogrid. We're gonna miss this contest. Actually, let's stay on the contest. Let's skip this. Let's go to Flagel. Ooh, that's a wide flag. Who's got a wide flag like that? Not Nigeria, right? No. It's not 75%. This shade of burgundy is confusing. I gotta get it off my brain. I know it's not. I gotta get it off my brain, though. Oh, it's Qatar. Nailed it. That's a wide flag, though. Qatar is that boy. Pick the national emblem of Qatar. They got a sick emblem, right? Like, you gotta give it to them. That's pretty cool looking. Pick a flag of a country that neighbors it. Saudi Arabia. What's the estimated population? 3 to 5. They use the Rial. Nice. And perfect timing for contest. All right. Draw the map into thirds. Go on the left side. We want Africa. We want Europe. That's our two primary. Everyone goes, puts down a mark in Africa and Europe. Then once we hold for 3 seconds, everyone can spread out a little bit. The ratio of the Qatari flag is something like 8 to 27. Yeah, I've never... Every time I've seen the Qatari flag, it's just in the regular square. I've never seen it in its quote-unquote true dimensions. Also, my bad for missing the full send. I can't really focus on the map on my phone. It was right next to you. Zoom out just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Not like a big zoom, but just a little. Why is Freeze playing against us? I don't know, man. He wants to play against us. It's fine. Remember, left side of the map, boys. Big Africa, Europe presence. Fill those gaps. We have a big gap here. We have 8 people. Like, so we have 3 people there. We could definitely use, like, 1 person there just to make sure that none of... Like, yeah, that happens. That doesn't happen. I'm not playing against... You're not, Freeze? Are you playing with us now? LOL, the title of the stream. Dude, Pharaoh. Bless your lucky stars, alright? Hey, can you tell the Netherlands they're next, okay? America's on its imperial era. We're ready to conquer some territory, and Greenland's looking real nice. I know, like, it belongs to Netherlands and you're from Belgium, but, like, Brussels is, like, the UN, or the, Euro capital, so maybe if you could just tell everyone to chill out about that, be real helpful. Greenland is Danish. Oh, that's right, dude. I'm so stupid. Dude, I'm, like, 0 for 6 today. I'm having, like... My brain is not connected to my body today. Yeah. We all knew, though. We all knew this. I've been like 0 for 10 today on facts. I'm just dumb AF today. All right, good. We got Africa wrapped up. Just be on boat watch and start throwing out donations. Sistina, no, you traitor! Traitor! Beta! Now, I gotta be on the lookout for donations. This is me. I'm ready. Or not donations. Invasions. Naval invasions. Brain not working today. Yeah, don't worry. Our leaders are such pushovers. They'll thank the Americans for being so kind to liberate us from ourselves. This is huge. It's big intel. Zero. Good immediate blockage. I got you, boo. Yeah! We pushed back the invaders! Now we're the invaders! This is amazing. Thanks for putting out daily Territorial vids I watch every day on my lunch break. Nice break from work. Yes, and one of my goals for this year is to be a lot more committed to daily videos. I had one lined up today and accidentally forgot to publish it, so you know, starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. I always get invaded, but it's contest. What do you expect? It's hell. Yeah, I mean a contest can be for sure, especially if you're a frontline guy. There's no easy path to being a frontline guy in a contest, right? The goal should be to not die almost. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing a great job of that, Zero Winter. Those are only 20k votes. I got this. Defend. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be. I think he's going for this island. Hey, Peace, can you do me a huge favor and go crush this man? I'll give you so many troops to crush him. I'm just tired of him boating into us. Just work your way down there. Or just watch our guy die. I mean, there is a good motive to like attacking anyone. Yeah. Like there's no wrong move you could do, but like indifference is probably not the best. Like Awake, did you think that helped, or do you think that hurts us now? Do you think that was a good move or a bad move? I feel like that's the second time we've had this conversation about begging thee to not full send. Oh, come on over, PL. I'll just crush you here. I'll crush you with Zero Winter. Come on over, baby. Where are you going? Where are you going? What do you think's next? There's only so many more attacks you can do before you touch borders with me. Don't worry, Zero. I'm almost there. Oh, what's that? You thought you could get away, but here I am? Hey, Peace, could you, again, just help us take care of the guy in the back lines? Again, just as a reference, boys, the back lines are the backbone of the team. They are helping and supporting everyone. The front lines could not do anything without the back lines. The least you could do is help the back lines survive until the end of the game. The least you could do is maybe throw in a single attack. My God. I love how Peace was just watching boats come from India. Yeah, and he did literally nothing about it. He let two guys go right past him so he could zoom over here and get extra land. Don't play on our team if you're going to play like that. It's really insulting to those who are choosing to be selfless and go on the back lines to then die because you're too busy chasing the crown to give a crap about anybody else on the team. I hate that mentality. That's 100% true. Yeah, that's my most justified crash out I'll ever have. Is like, there is no reason when we're winning the game by over 70% that we cannot afford to protect anyone on the back lines. GG. All right, let's finish our flaggle. I think we already did. Yes, we did. Okay. We got 2 minutes for contest. Craft, why did you delete that? What did he delete? I don't even see it on my screen. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. All right. Next contest. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll make it through this contest. That's the plan. I think we might get a coffee. Yeah, coffee. I went to this coffee bar this morning with my friend. I was just reading. I'm reading this book about Homo sapiens, to be smart. I was like, I'm going to read a smart boy book this year. Did you guys know there were at one point, there were 5 species of Homo, like, species of humans that existed on the planet at the same time? Like Neanderthals is the one that people often associate, but there's Homo erectus. Yeah, you see, he knew Homo erectus. They ruled over Asia for 2 million years. A crazy one was like Homo florinus or something like that. Whereas it was this species of humans on an island in Indonesia that went there when there's low tide, and then the tide rose, and obviously like the big ones died first. So like their average adult human was 3.5 feet tall and weighed 55 pounds. Imagine calling people Homo erectus. Well, yeah, I mean it was a species of humans. They were in Asia. Oh, Flores Island in Indonesia. Exactly. Really helps to remind that we're a species just like any other animal. Yeah, and that was really controversial when Darwin was saying that, and it still is controversial to this day. There is like top left. There is an aggrandized version of humans that were different from all other species. No one's like us. We're the best there ever was. But to know there was like literal hobbits in the world at one point makes me kind of happy. Little hobbits. And the book was talking about how like there's evidence of them hunting elephants. There were elephants on the island too, but those elephants were also dwarves. So just imagine a bunch of really small people hunting a really small elephant. Makes me very happy to imagine. I don't know why. Here, free land. Good job, Caledonian. Buddy, over here. This is our play. Buddy, right there. If this guy's going to dedicate all of his troops to killing me. Gosh, I'm trying to give you land. Yeah, keep full sending. It's almost working. Oh, I try to give you a little leeway in there, Zero. Yo, you got to get involved right there. You have one place. Yeah, don't boat. Just attack. Don't need to boat. What's going on here, boys? I see 3 of us that can gang up on one person. We're all on the back lines. Let's get moving. Yeah, no, we evolved just like all other animals on Earth. Yes. But it was talking about how were like two things that really separated us from all other branches of humans. And one was called like it's called the tree of knowledge mutation, where it's just like, yeah, we as humans have always had big brains compared to other counterparts, but that doesn't equate for like intelligence. Otherwise frogs would be like incredibly smart. And it was just like there was some mutation where we just developed language at a faster rate than anybody else, at a faster rate than any of the other like Neanderthals or Homo erectus or something like that. And that was kind of like our breakthrough moment. And then also through that, the breakthrough moment was the ability for us to collectively imagine a fictitious thing, something, or like not even fictitious, what's it called, non-tangible thing, like religion or myths that could like band us together so we could, you know, group together in larger numbers than a small tribe, making everybody smarter. The brain, yeah, I mean we do have a big brain, but that's not the reason why. It's literally called the tree of knowledge mutation. Something happened where we just developed language at a faster rate, and there's no real evidence as to like exactly what caused it. But you know, mutations don't always have like a logical explanation. Also, the book was talking about how we as humans, because we became upright standing animals, it became harder for women to give birth, especially to our species, because you know we have bigger heads. So basically humans are one of the few species that are born prior to being like ready to survive on their own. They have to be taken care of for like a long time. Also, Crocodile, I know you don't have the most troops, but we're in a little bit of an issue. Bosnian falling? Story of my life, right? Where's Bosnian? That's a problem up there, but we gotta deal with the problem over here first. Definitely need to deal with this problem. Pharaoh, is there any way we can get you to get over it and to fight this guy so that you and Shields can wrap up this guy and then we can start supporting further east? Oh, you're just going for backlines, fair. Good work over here. Pushing this back. That's very pivotal. Good job, guys. Bosnian, let's work on our density. I think you're going a little bit too aggressive. Remember that donations are capped. It's been a couple games in a row where we've had Bosnian low density. One attack, 11% once a cycle. That's all you need to do. Trust that we'll give you more donations along the way. I think this is a perfect example. Crocodile is fighting this guy who's always had about 600,000 more troops, and slow but steady is winning the race here. Ooh, yeah, Pharaoh, we need you to wrap up north. If anyone can fight Nade, that should be your target. This is Nade here, yeah. Calixa! I remember you. Hold on. Hi, Calixa. Calixa used to play with us all the time. Don't clap. It's not over yet. Jesus Christ, nothing bugs me more than an early clap. Bosnian, you're on the front lines. Get involved. Get involved. I'm your drill sergeant. Multiple backline people full sitting. Yep, doesn't help. Doesn't help. Kiosk, that's exactly what we're talking about. Kizzy, also exactly what we're talking about. You make a small problem a big problem when you full send. Buddy, I don't even know if you're playing for us, if you're playing against us at this point. That's like the third time I've seen you specifically full send in a bad full send situation. We have lost games from this position before because people full send like that. Ugh. Is this lobby 1? Yes. And there is a docket above that tells you which lobby we're going to be in at what times. Just for future reference, that'll always be there. GG. I wasn't paying attention. If you weren't paying attention, then you would be at max cap and not donating. The fact that you just full donated, just never do it. Never do it. I'd rather you sit at max cap, no donations, than donate everything away in hopes the problems don't come to you. No one was donating me in the South. Brother, I don't know if you saw my screen, but we had problems legitimately everywhere. We had problems legitimately everywhere. Every single border we had was a problem. Also, Corey, you got a lot of hair right now? Yeah, I do. I do have a lot of hair. Are you going to cut it? No. No plans to cut it for now. Alrighty. We will miss this contest. You guys can join it if you want and play along. I got to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to get a coffee. Okay. Why are we banning Pharaoh? What'd he do? He's back. My empire's over. I'm sorry. Dude, I ran out of water before I could get that last bill. Oh well. Let's go ahead and start our geogrid for the day. Okay. Is part of the Niger River system. I've just learned there's such a thing called the Niger River system in Africa. Infinite guesses. I don't suppose Chad is on the Niger. Epic. Okay, good. We'll take that. Flag with only 3 colors on the river. Nigeria. No, it doesn't go through Nigeria. Okay, it goes through Chad. The Central African Republic? No, I have no idea where this river goes. It must flow to the east or the west. Burkina Faso? Epic. Okay. Part of the Niger River System Corruption Index. Mali? Does it go? It's got to go through Mali, right? If it goes... It does. Okay, that's a rare. We take those. In Africa, ends with the letter O. Interesting. Angola, no. Senegal, no. The Gambia, no. Cameroon, no. Rwanda, no. Burundi, no. Mozambique, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia. In Africa? Is there even... Algeria? Morocco. We got Morocco. Liberia. Tunisia. Not Liberia, Libya, but we do have Liberia. Ivory Cote. Cote d'Ivory, no. Benin, Togo. Togo. I bet people are guessing Madagascar. Togo's going to be the good one. No! Uncommon? Damn it! Oh! You're kidding me. Oh, it grinds my gears, dude. You uncommon. I thought I was getting the hard one. Lesotho would have been good too. Can I guess Lesotho here? No. Okay. Oh, Seychelles. Epic. We take it. Flag with only 3 colors ends in the letter O. We have Morocco. We have Lesotho. I think Lesotho's got 4 colors. Morocco's got 2. Is Lesotho a corrupt country? We'll find out. Rare. Okay. Flag with 3 colors ends in the letter O. Let's expand out of Africa. Think of... Morocco's 2 colors, so that's not going to work here. Let's get out of Africa, though. Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Myanmar, Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Bhutan, the stands, all ended in Qatar, Yemen, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Russia, Turkey, Cyprus, Northern Cyprus, Malta, Monaco, Syria, Lebanon, American Samoa. 4 colors. No, Samoa ends in an A. Bolivia. No, that's an O. Or that's an A. Paraguay, Peru, Ecuador, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, Brazil. Dude, this is tough. I have to skip that one. That's tough. Okay, capital city, small capital city, corruption. Can I throw out a wild guess here? No, okay. Timor-Leste? No. Norfolk Island's out. We gotta think of a stupid territory. New Caledonia doesn't work for any of these. It's not gonna be corrupt. It has more than 3 colors because it's got that emblem on it. That's a different color. We gotta think Europe. We gotta think Europe. Give me a small European country. Moldova? I doubt it. I bet Moldova's got like 1 million people in. Nope. Yeah. Kosovo? No. Kosovo's got 3 colors? I don't know. Small. We gotta think islands. We gotta think islands. Get us out of there. Get us into the islands. Sorry, I had... Ugh. Okay. Flag with 3 colors. Liberia? Damn. This is tough. It's tough. Oh, contest is up. Let's join contest. We go south. South Africa. If I get ones in the thing. Thank you. Thank you. Luxembourg. I'm not going to guess Luxembourg. I don't think that fits for anything. But this is the point where we stop guessing. The reason we throw out ones, just for everyone's knowledge, is so that I can come back to the game without having any answers spoiled. Where are we going? We're going in the south. We work our way up. Well, the ones for that reason is to clear out everyone's guesses so that I can come back to it without having cheated. We're going to add another song suggestion. What's the song? You give good song suggestions. And for everyone's reference who's about to give a song suggestion, it has to be on YouTube's library and has to be free. Otherwise, I can't use it. I'm not a big enough YouTuber to license songs. Oh, speaking of songs, I was talking about this, and it's funny how like some songs, you'd be like, that song defines this decade. Like, it firmly belongs in this decade. It wouldn't be from any other decade. I think a great example of that is like, now that I think about it, I was listening to Mariah Carey's Fantasy, and I was like, that's the 90s if I ever heard it. But now that I think about it, was it the 90s? But like a counterpoint of that is like The Killers, Mr. Brightside. That song could have come out at any point. It could have come out today and would have fit in the pop culture just fine. What could have come out in the 90s would have fit. Could have come out in the 80s. It would have been a little bit advanced, but still would have fit. Don't worry, brother. I'm on my way. So, Xander. Ape together strong. Charge in for your own defense. There's 3 of us now. There we go. Good job. Oh, look at this domination. Mr. Brightside's such a good song. Dude, it's such a depressing song. Like, I've never enjoyed it because the lyrics are sad. But it is a song where, like, if someone told you and you've never heard Mr. Brightside before, and someone told you that that song just came out, You'd be like, yeah, this is a good song. Like, it wouldn't strike you. I was like, dude, no way. This song's so old. Corgi, did you hear about Venezuela? Hell yeah, I did, brother. Do you mean America? Did you mean America 2.0? All right, your song is called Dover. We'll listen to it after this. Your last one was such a banger, I've used it for the outro video. And everyone always comments that they love the outro song. So the number one thing is, like, they love that one. And they want to know the name of the song that goes ba, 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 ba. And that's Ratatouille's Kitchen. It's from the same people who made that one? Good. Those are good people. Good peeps. I cannot donate. I cannot find a single person to donate to. There we go. I use NCS for my videos. What's an NCS? Non-copyright song? In which case, congratulations, so does everybody. That's why all the music soundtracks on YouTube are all the same. No copy songs? You mean no copyright? Silly goose. Damn, link didn't go in. Yeah, I have to. The only people that can put links are mods. And the reason for that is because if I didn't have that, there would be spam bots constantly linking dating websites. And like, hey, do you want to get rich? Do you want to stop smoking? Like, anything that could be possible as an advertisement would be just the entirety of the chat. Hot singles in your area, dude. There's so many hot singles. All you have to do is click on this one ad. You stupid idiot. You don't have a girlfriend, dude. There's all these hot singles in your area. Now, they're all dudes looking for girls, but, you know, there are a lot of hot singles in your area. Probably not a good thing with minors around. Yeah, exactly. A lot of this channel is dictated towards, you know, I get like one curse word a day, like a PG-13 movie. But, you know, we try and keep it PG-13 because I do understand a large percentage of the audience is kids. All right, let's listen to your song. All right, chat. We need to know if we like this song or if we don't. Give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, first is just trash. Wait, it's cooking. Okay. We got a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I'm waiting for the beat to drop. Ooh. Dude. The only critique I have is it does sound too much like the other one, but I do like this song a lot. I'm just gonna add it. We'll add it. It's a good one. We'll take it. Alrighty, let's get back to GeoGrid and then get back to my music. What was the country that Kraft keeps telling me where the capital city is not the most popular city in the Pacific? Is it Vanuatu or Nauru? Nauru! Yes! Let's go! What was... I was going for St. Martin, but Martinet doesn't have any data. St. Martin doesn't have any data. Mother trucker. Okay, how about North Korea then? Just throw it out. Oh no, North Korea is definitely gonna have more than 200,000 in their capital. Think of an island. Turks and Caicos. Dang it. The Saints aren't gonna help here. Dude, the O is tough. Ending in the letter O. I would love to know how many countries there are that end in the letter O, because I'm having the toughest time thinking of any other than Morocco, which has 2 colors, and that doesn't work. I've already guessed Togo and Lesotho, and I'm going insane not being able to think of the third one. My brain's going to the Middle East. Jordan. No. What's a... Okay, no. Forget that. That's too tough. Go to a small island country. Think small, corrupt island. What is a small, corrupt island? Where people hate everyone and bad things happen. Haiti? No, that's going to be way too crowded. Haiti's so populous. What about the Dominican Republic? Damn it. All right. Mauritius. Dang it. I think that was a good guess. I would say that was a good guess. Havana's going to be a lot bigger. I was going to say Cuba. Wait. Kosovo. Yes. Huge. Contest. Timer. Oh, we just missed it. Whatever. Capital city. Population under 200,000. What place on Earth has a small population of people in the capital, also corrupt? Maybe Bhutan. Although we last time, nope. Brunei. Brunei doesn't have any data. Okay. I need help. What's this last one? The Gambia. Thank you. That was tough. I could have gotten that, but we've been there for a while. All right. Least popular answers. Algeria? Are you kidding me? Why is Algeria always like so rare? Why does no one remember Algeria? I always think Algeria and then never guess it because I was like, that's too obvious. Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka's capital city's under 200,000? That blows my brain away. The Dominican Republic of the Congo. I have to start guessing Algeria a lot more. Lobby 2 time? Yeah, it is lobby 2 time. Let's go to lobby 2. So get rid of tags. Game menu settings, lobby 2, back and back. It's technically just... I can't read that. The Sri Lanka The capital of Sri Lanka is not the entire Colombo metro area. Oh, that's right. It goes by city borders, and some places have really tiny city borders. Good call. I'm gonna have to remember Sri Lanka has a very tiny capital. I'm ingraining that into my brain. Hey, long time no see. Vega, you were here like last week. What do you mean long time no see? Also, hello. Good to see you. Let's wait for a big team game. And then there's 3 people with tags on. Crew, Albanian, again Albanian, and Zero Winter. Take his mod away. Take it away. Joins the contest with a tag on. Boo, get your tag off. The Niger River flows from Guinea. Okay, yeah. Can I actually look that up? Because I'm not familiar with this. Niger River. I'm unfamiliar with where it goes. Ooh, okay. Remember when I said Nigeria and it said no, it doesn't go through Nigeria? But Nigeria has 2 colors. Okay, so it starts in Sierra Leone and goes up here. Oh. Dude, Africa's rivers are wild. Nigeria's flag only has 2 colors. Yeah, I fixed myself. I edited myself on the fly. Corgi, I can't see your camera. Don't know if it's just me. I think it's just you. I don't know what's going on there. I'm seeing it in my thing. Would like to say that song suggestion is why me and only me isn't sent to suggestions in Discord when I suggest something. No. It's because you're a mod. If any mod suggests anything, I'm probably going to look at it. Like if Pharaoh came up and was like, dude, check this out. I'd be like, all right. Or if Kraft was like, dude, check this out. I'd be like, all right. Oh, Africa 18. Perfect. Let's do that. Can I make a music track? And by make a music track, do you mean... I'm going to go ahead and say no. Because 1, I'm afraid you use something copyright, not know it's copywritten. Or 2, you would bait and switch me and let me use it for a while. And then be like, surprise, now I'm monetizing it. I'm copywriting everything. Which has happened to me before. There was a period where I had like 6 months of live streams that had one song that was copywritten. And it wasn't at the time, but then they changed it and copyrighted it. And then I had to go back. And every day I'd get like, you can't monetize this video because this song's in it. And be like, mother effer, not again. Also, I have a really hard time believing, Neptune, that you chose to go in this position, like being like, this is a good position for my team, and not just so you could fight me, the streamer. Call me crazy, but I do feel like it's a little bit of a stream snipe right there. Especially as there's 2 of you. I'm going to go ahead and say I feel a lot more firmly in believing that you are cheating. I'll say cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Personally, I've never been so bad at a game that I had to use 2 bots to try and win because I couldn't just win with 1. But apparently you do. Alrighty, how's the rest of the board looking? Red team's consolidated here. White, if they can get rid of Pharaoh, crushes. The magenta team by themselves are absolutely destroyed. Must have lost some players already. Yellow's got a nice base over here, but black does as well. Green team were a little bit limited. We could probably push into blue, but I think it's better for everyone just to kind of save at this moment. By the way, I have no clue who that 0 is, so watch out. I figured you never go as 0. Is this barbecue chicken? Or is this a different person? Who's BBQ? Here, get out of the way. I am BBQ, different person? Okay. I'll tell you once, I'll tell you again. I got an ironclad memory when it comes to people who've been in stream before. I got Swiss cheesed. Fair. Probably attacked for too much. I'm in. Yeah, bye barbecue. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. He spent his last moment full sending me. My heart will go on. All right, we're at the 4-minute mark. Ooh, a little daring adventure down south. We all appreciate it. My team refused to consolidate. What team were you on? I mean, I don't think any team had a worse start than the magenta team, the purple team. They got absolutely boned. Blue did consolidate just in the middle, which is always the most frustrating thing when the game is starting and you just know from your starting position your team's about to lose. And you go, dang, man, could you imagine a world where we didn't screw ourselves over? Also, 0, it's not a good move to cut off our crown. I would highly recommend letting the crown through. Yeah. I mean, you can attack with him, but just don't cut him off. Guru full sending me because I decided to exist. Well, that's your own fault, Pharaoh. Have you ever considered deciding not to exist? Jeez, dude. Just the Belgians again coming at us and just be like, here's my problem and it's everyone's problem now. Be like, dude, relax. Right, guys? Pharaoh just got ratioed. Yeah, get him. Get Pharaoh. Can you betray teammates now? No, you cannot. There's no betraying a teammate. I mean, you can always just leave a teammate to die. My position was ruined by one yellow guy blocking me from expanding. Rough. Don't get a border. Okay, good. All Boo has to do to win this game is just fight down Pretzel. And then we win. If Pretzel wasn't focused on white team, maybe the green team wouldn't have this in the bag. I will say he did neglect probably the most ooh, hello. Serious threat. Hey, buddy, we're gonna need you to help out our teammate. Dude, Boo's getting rocked. Just fight with our teammate, fight black. Not to tank Pretzel, but like in the region, she's can at least help. Zero might be able to get in this one too. No, he's got his own problems. See, this is a problem when you get a guy going on the front lines who's just like, we could have a solid donation backing, but right now the only people that are donating is me. I am legitimately the only person on our team who's donating. Everyone else is taking an active role. It's gonna be close. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit closer than it probably needed to be, because again, no one could settle for a donation role. I mean, being aggressive and jumping to the front lines is fine, but past the 4-minute mark, you kind of revert to do I need to be involved? Oh, so you didn't want to get borders with Billy. You wanted to fight Pretzel. Like, you knocked down this guy, you could have turned to burn with this on. Yeah, I think we lose this. I think we lose this. And I'm going to be honest, the reason we lose this is because our entire team was just like, let me get to the front lines instead of just donating. Entertainment's managing his troops. He doesn't even have to. Pretzel's MVP. I'm going to be straightforward with you. I'm going to count this more as a green fumble than a anyone else's victory. I think we fumbled the bag pretty hard. It is pretty crazy that, like, I would say, hey, yeah, we should work together. No, but again, the black team has 44%. You want to ally with green at this point. Buddy, I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. Pretzel, this message is for you. This is helping you. Yes. One team has 45%. You want to fight that team. Why is he still attacking green? Tunnel vision, brother. Just like everybody gets. Everybody gets tunnel vision at one point or another. Imagine Pretzel wins solo. I mean, he had teammates. I wouldn't count him as solo. We have got to get to work on Bosnian, though. That's got to be our target. Boo, you are over your red interest. Please stop watching Zero die. Buddy, you're way over your red interest. Can we get an attack in? Yeah, he's just full sends. I get it, fake Zero Winter. That was a frustrating circumstance. Booming is kind of overrated. It literally is never helpful. Like, it's a way to potentially screw over a bad guy on the other team, but 90% of the time, it doesn't do as much damage as you would hope, and you just, like, you screw over all your teammates. Okay, now we need to turn and burn on... Hold on. Peace. Peace, peace. We need to turn. We need to turn and fight. Get whoever the hell this is off of here. Voted across the world to fight me. Boy, no. Billy. 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 Billy, what the hell, man? Yep, there I go. Bye, boys. Dead. Know what was donating to Boo that game? All right, there are two mistakes that happened from the green team's perspective. If you're Boo, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. One, as soon as he finished the fight down here, he needed to immediately turn that into an aggression to fighting pretzels. He gave everyone time to think about what their next move was going to be. If you're the crown, you should always be chaining your attacks into another attack. You should never give anyone time to think about it. Two, we had our entire team boating into Bosnian, legitimately the entire team besides me, so that everyone was on the front lines and no one could donate to Blue. I was legitimately the only person on our team donating to Blue. Absolute huge fumble on the green team. Everyone got a little bit too greedy. Corgi finally joined us in Valhalla. At least it's spacious and there's nice couches. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call this for Pretzels. Well done, Pretzels. You took a lost position onto a won position. You should have never won it, but you did. Well done. All right, let's go to a battle royale. Idea for a different team mode. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Don't even bother me with that because I've sent so many suggestions to the developer and he does not want to implement anything. I had a whole video on how to improve the game, which I know the developer has seen and doesn't want to do any of it. All right, let's do World 1. World 1. World 1. Arrogance or laziness on the part of the developers. I'm going to be straightforward with you. I don't think it's either. I think the developer created the game and really enjoys it. But through an incredibly poorly moderated Discord, which the Territorial Discord is. It's incredibly poorly moderated. They have a childish view on what free speech is. They have no idea what free speech is. They just think everyone should be allowed to say everything no matter how horrible it is. Horrible view on that. So therefore, the developer, anytime he does anything, just gets absolutely bullied. And he has these spurts where he comes in, he does a lot of great changes. Not everyone likes them, and people just personally insult him. And he gets frustrated to the point where he doesn't want to touch the game for like months and months and months on end, and he doesn't. So I think the best thing that could possibly happen for the Territorial community is deleting the Discord, and the developer isolates himself from criticism, but also would just, group think new ideas. Because he also, for as much as I say he gets abused in chat, he does come out with a lot of bad updates. And a lot of updates that you're just kind of sitting there being like, who was asking for this? Like, where did the thought of this even come from? Like, the chat to this day has just been toxic forever. It's just like, from day one, from the stream where that change was implemented, you could hear me going, that's a bad idea. That's going to be awful. And guess what? It was. Like, so I think there's a lot of valid reasons why the developer doesn't want to touch the game, but a lot of them are self-inflicted. As former staff in the Pain Territorial Discord, I can confirm it's a horrible place to be. Yeah, and that was a big thing, is like Pharaoh is a great mod, and he got kicked off for like, I forgot the exact reason, but it was something that I read where I was just sitting there being like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Does he work full-time on this game? No, this is also a part-time like side hustle for him too, which is an important distinction. I mean, he could easily monetize this and maybe demand a little bit more times if he did ads like Openfront, but personally, I'm glad there is none. Wait, why is this a BR game? Because we're doing BR? You won't believe it. Is he one of those I'm always the victim types? No. No, I'm going to be straightforward with you. The things that people say to him are incredibly mean. And he truly is a victim. But at the same time, he does nothing to censor that. No, like, I've had issues with the Territorial Discord server where people have said absolutely unhinged shit. Like, unbelievably, like, bestiality, incest, like, all types of horrible stuff. And I would go to a mod and be like, hey, like, I get I'm a YouTuber, but this seems a little far. And they'd be like, oh, that's free speech. And be like, what the hell is this landscape? That's one swear word, Corgi. I'm over my limit today. I have to put a $1 in the jar. That's my bad. I'm over my limit. How about I gift out 5 memberships? I went over my limit. 1 gifted, I can only give out 5 at a time. There's 5 gifted for me, though. Congratulations. Burns, why don't you join me? No, Burns, you're attacking the wrong guy. We all benefit a little bit more from this. We all benefit from this, Burns. Burns, you silly goose. No one's wanting to do anything. Annis is going to attack me. Die, Annis. Die. I forgot there's no full sins. I had to quit because I wasn't allowed to ban people for basically just cursing at people for no reason. Yeah, and the stuff is like, it's always been an incredible cesspool of just horrible stuff. The satire news section, I even went to the developer and be like, look, this is over the line. Like, there's stuff posted about me in the satire section that I just said, like, I will take legal action if you don't do anything about it. Just the worst. Which is crazy because this is just a pixel map game, but like, it has like the most toxic community. It's kind of crazy. Especially when you watch like a new creator come into the game and they'll have an audience. People like full target them. Be like, let's get these guys out of the game. And be like, yeah, let's make sure the game never grows. Fantastic. By the way, is the membership price different in each country? I have no idea. I have no idea how that YouTube prices that out, to be honest with you. I don't mean to be one of those hard asses, but oh my god, poorly moderated Discord has horrible things in it. How inconceivable. I don't really have sympathy. Here's the thing though, is have you ever heard of the broken windows theory? British syrup? The broken windows theory is basically a psychological theory where, and this has been proven to be fact, by the way, so it has evidence behind it, where if you walk down a street and all the windows on that street are broken, you are much more likely to pick up a rock and break a window yourself. But if you walk down that same street and all the windows are pristine, you're very unlikely to pick up a rock and break a window. So it's about the environment upon which people are allowed to be. So if you allow an environment that's only negative and tolerates incredibly negative things, then that inspires people to come in there and be negative. And by negative, I don't mean like, oh, someone said something nasty, something mean about me. I'm talking about things like way different than that. Like pure legalist slander. Believe me, I'm a YouTuber. I've heard every insult that you could hear. 95% of it bounces off me. Doesn't matter. I'm a 36-year-old man. I know how to take an insult. But some of the stuff is like, this person's mentally unwell, and that bothers me. Moderation isn't even possible at this point. A guy DDoSed the game. He didn't even get banned. I mean, it would be incredibly possible. You give me 24 access to the Discord. You let me put the moderators I want in charge. I guarantee you that place is cleaned up in a minute. It's not that hard. We just implement the same things that are in the Corgis one into that one. It'll be fine. Exactly. The environment they created attacks negative people and scares away nice people. Attracts negative people. Yes, it does. Exactly what I'm saying. What do you mean exactly what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said the exact, I took a stance of the exact opposite of what you were saying. I feel like I took the exact opposite line of what you were saying. North America, yeah, Mosaic is definitely large, but so is, he's skipping player 69 to fight Zero Winter. Surely others are going to get involved. Player 69. We play for the win here. Don't play for second place. Like, this is, there's no points in lobby 2. Go for the win yourself. It makes zero sense not to fight. Yeah, it makes zero sense not to fight. I think British syrup meant that it's the devs' fault for the community they attracted. No sympathy. No, oh, okay. Yeah, I would agree to that point. I have sympathy for the developer because he's like a really nice guy. But, and I don't know why he hasn't taken more of a hardline stance or dedicated the task to someone who would, because there are people in the community that would. But it is an unfortunate thing to be like, to have created such a toxic community around such a great game. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. Yeah. If you don't clean your house, then get upset that you're overrun by rats, then the rats carry 100% of the blame. Yeah, no, I get that. But I also would say a lot of otherwise nice people can get caught up in that stuff. Like, I won't say the name, but there was one time where a guy from OG, I got leaked a message of him saying some pretty mean stuff about me. And I just messaged him like, hey man, like, what's going on? And we became friends. He's like a really nice guy. He just immediately apologized like, dude, I got caught up in the moment. Like, I didn't mean like that. So my point is, like, a lot of people who would otherwise be nice people get caught up in the negativity and will be negative themselves because that's the environment they're in. His stance on free speech affected your channel? No, let me rephrase this. The misconception of what free speech is didn't affect the channel, but has affected me in the past. Because, again, what free speech is speech that will not, that protects you from the government. So I could say Trump is the worst president in history, and there's not going to be like the Secret Service coming through the window, right? That's what free speech is. There is no such thing as free speech in a corporate form. If you say your boss is an idiot on Facebook and is like the stupidest person and deserves nothing, you can get fired for that. Right? Consequences and actions, huh? The Discord server is not a government? Exactly. Discord server is not a government. So Discord, like, it has a moderation team that doesn't know what free speech is and thinks it's the license to say whatever you want because this is the internet with no consequences. So it's quite the opposite. Heck, even in actually admin in the game and not gold votes BS would be a better start. Yeah, having the admins be a popularity vote based on gold participation, I give me 2 seconds and I could immediately have told him that was a bad idea. I could have immediately told him that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Help me? There's no helping you. You're dead. I don't know who you are, but you're dead. I mean, Zero Winter is playing a masterful game right now of keeping everyone border at bay while also attacking Legacy, but I don't know how much longer that can go on for. Mosaic has got to get some islands closer to Zero Winter. If I'm Mosaic, Oh, he did touch down finally. I was about to say, I'm getting all these islands. I'm getting every single Canary Island. Yeah, you just go hard. You go hard. These stupid boats. Yeah, I know. It's very frustrating. And now he's grabbing islands everywhere, so you can't get rid of them. Admin rank is useless now. Anyone can report anyone, and admins have no power. Yeah. Yeah. Just again, one of those updates where you just kind of go, why? For what reason? I sent a boat and it just didn't defend against the other boat. I'm sorry. I've had that happen before where the boat pathing just doesn't make sense. It's like, I'll defend against a boat that's not the threat. Orange getting the W on this one. Let's go. We did it again, boys. We did it again. The same joke we've heard every day. Every day for 3 years. We did it again. Pick a guy who's not in contention and tell us where he's going to win. We did it. Yes. Yes. The same joke every day. It's still a great joke. It still is. It's still fantastic. Is a good one. The new boat system is way more annoying. I disagree. I think the old boat system was so tedious. The new boat system allows for cool things like people to get over into like Mosaic to get over to the Philippines and have a surprise boat. I think that's a lot more fun than having to micromanage a boat and hope it gets in the way. Y'all sleeping on Brown? There we go. That's even more of the joke. Who's Brown? Not Neptune. Well done. We should be able to redirect boats. No. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this with my full chest out. You ready for this? I'm standing on business right now. Skill issue. Oh, the boats didn't work out. Skill issue. Get good, nerd. You suck at the game. Just be better at boats.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Skill issue, you're bad. Skill issue, get good. New boat system, best boat system. New boat system, best boat system. Winter help, he's at 38%. You don't really need help until he's at 40%. I love this move from Zero Winter, just grabbing this little bit of Antarctica before he jumps back in. I think this is perfectly well calculated move. Because, you know, he's only got 42%. A great player needs 45% at the very least, and red interest to be able to win the game. I think Zero Winter calculated that just perfectly. Well, he grabbed a ton of land and got rid of an enemy and still is going to be able to bring back Mosaic. Honestly, I genuinely believe the game doesn't need an update aside from the new maps. I would counter that by saying the update the game needs is we need to reverse the chat in the admin system. Just get it gone. Have that auto mod rolling. If there's problems with the auto mod, things are getting missed, people can submit tickets and that gets added. Reverse that, and then every month you add a new map. And if you were going to get real creative with it, have a community map section where every week a community made map gets featured. And if it gets a certain amount of likes, it gets added to the permanent game rotation. On top of that, you could add one more game mode, King of the Hill. I've talked about this many times, where one person starts off really big and it's a 1v all. Community maps will be fire. Community maps would be absolutely fire. Absolutely fire. Now, obviously, there's limitations on what you can do, because like you can't add the Game of Thrones map because that's copywritten. But like a lot of people do great maps. I see it on the Reddit all the time. I saw like a Philippines map like zoomed in like this, and I was like, that would be fire. That would be fire. Do we still do time limits? We do still do time limits. At the 20-minute mark, whoever has the crown will be the champion. Now, a big caveat to this game is that this game is no full sins. So you have to get You have to do the work. There's no point in saving up. A Vatican City map? No, see, you're thinking too small. A Vatican City map would just be a blob, and it would be pretty boring. Unless you're adding, like, impassable city walls, in which case that could be a little bit interesting. I'm about to start some revision. I have a love-hate relationship with mechanical engineering. Only half a year left. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's an engineer who just goes, dude, I love being an engineer. I just love the classes. I'm never confused. Everything's so approachable. I totally understand what's going on all the time. If Doom is a public domain, can we have a Doom map? I'll go ahead and tell you that Doom is not public domain. To give you an idea of public domain, the original Mickey Mouse, Tugboat Mickey, is just now entering public domain. Winnie the Pooh just entered public domain. So basically any video game you can think of, it is not public domain yet. Everyone's so approachable. LMAO, do you know engineers? Oh my god, I do know engineers. I met many engineers. If you want the most male-focused degrees on campus, go to the engineering hall or go to a construction management class. The ratio will be wild. Like 40-1 at best. At best. My brother's an engineer. I haven't seen him in 6 months. He's an architect. He's an architectural engineer. So he just approves copy. Sorry, we're talking to real engineers? Joking. A Caribbean map? Caribbean map would be fire. I say to this day, a map like this would be fire. Just like this would be fire. Not, the big thing you would have to do with this map, no Australia. No Australia. You get zoomed in, you say you say Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, and that's it. You cut off everything else. 1 minute? Yeah, we do have 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute left. My grandfather was an engineer. He helped on the Apollo missions. My grandfather was a lineman. He helped install telephone poles. Both are probably equally a hero, right? You think? Both are equally heroes? Yours helped a man go to the moon. Mine helped telephone wires go up on Western Texas. Both kind of heroes. Both did a lot. A real 6-7 moment. All right. 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Legacy wins. Legacy wins. Oh, it was a nice try, Zero. I saw it. But it's on the 20-second mark, not at the end of the 20-second. Well done. Well done, everyone. Well done, Legacy. All right, let's go back to a team game. Oh, come on, dude. I know. It was a split-second decision. Hey, Corey, you haven't been in stream for a while. Red Blade, good to see you. You haven't. No, it's been a minute. Yeah, I think last time you were on, you had a membership. So it's been at least a month. Also, I like to politely say F you to Mosaic for targeting me that whole time. He did really go after you pretty aggressively, I will say. I didn't see him throw out too many attacks to Legacy. If an image of an IP winds up in public domain before the IP, can the image be used? I don't think that's possible. Also, Jason with the £2 donation. I'm back. Also sub to 2 Real. He's cool. No, Jason. Jason, remember when you said I was your favorite streamer? Do you remember that, Jason? Do you remember when you said I was your favorite? And the moment another streamer's online that you like, you went to his stream instead of mine? You're banned. Ban him. Traitor. Traitor! Traitor! Nerf Jason? Nerf him into the ground. Get him out of here. Who? Corgi, check DM real quick. This better be a fantastic DM. I'm not Caledonian, by the way. Oh. Who are you? You were Legacy? Anyways, let's do Desert 8 Team. Desert 8 Team. You weren't supposed to read it? Well, whatever. I read it. Oh my god. Well, maybe say beforehand, don't read this out loud. I was Legacy? Yeah, I thought that makes sense because you were like talking like, help me! Help me! Alright, good luck everyone. Dude, is purple team cooked right away? Where's the rest of the purple team? There's 2 of us. It's me and Pharaoh. Where the hell the rest of you go? Did we legitimately only get me and you, Pharaoh? I swear, I don't see another purple on this map. Dude, we got hard boned. Oh, no way, you stupid red boat. Yes. Get wrecked, God loves you. Fair, it's literally me and you. There's no one else on this team. All right, green. We're alone here. We got to work together. Corgi, if pink wins and you're the crown at the end, I'll donate absolutely nothing because I'm unemployed. That's fair. I would never want anyone to donate anything if it like my policy on donations is like, hey, it's appreciated, right? Like I couldn't do this job for free. But at the same time, if you ever even have to think like, ooh, could I afford this? Would this take away from anything I enjoy? Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, you know, if $5 is like nothing because you make $100,000 a year, yeah, you can donate. But if $5 is your like weekly allowance, I don't want your money. My color is purple, so should I put that on the team on the game? Yeah, where the hell are you, Zero Winter? You cheating jerk. All right, Pharaoh. I don't know what your position is. I'm gonna help fight this guy. Brother, there's no way you're this short-sighted to fight me. Oh, thank God you got those bots. That's going to make the difference. No need to work with the purple team. You can get the bots before you die. No, Craft. Icky. Icky, no. Bad Craft. No. No. You stop that right now. I'll ban you forever. I'll ban you forever. You stop that. No. No. You need to fight Caledonian. He's the real evil. F. F and A. I changed my color to pink. Zero Winter, I changed my color to pink so we'd be on the same effing team. And here I am on a team alone with freaking Pharaoh. You have screwed me over and I'll never forget this. I hope you die alone. Surrounded by nobody. Like there's one priest there at your funeral and he's just looking around to be like, can we get started? But he's talking to no one. He's like, all right, we'll get started. He drinks a little bit of whiskey because he's that kind of a priest. And he just quietly reads something for you, and then they just throw dirt on your grave, and that's the end of it. I hope that's you. Ugh. You're a mongrel. My color was light purple. Yeah, I am a little bit upset at the game that we got legitimately 2 people on our team. Pharaoh, full send! Yes! Dude, Pharaoh's always on it. Hold up, stop the game, can we restart? No! It's your fault. It's your fault. Oh no, dude. My phone's been dead this whole time. I forgot to put it on the charger. Dang it. Guess you won't get the $0 donation. I would say to you, rather than a donation, I would much rather you share when you do get a job that you're happy with. I would much rather hear that news than the donation sound going off. Being unemployed is the worst. Nothing like the uncertainty of being unemployed. It's awful. 2026 and I still don't understand the 6-7 meme proudly. Here, Pingo, I'll help you out. It's just this 6-7. And that's it. And if you want to be real counterculture, as soon as someone goes 6-7 to you, you go 8-9. And then you really get them. You really get them. You really get them, dude. Oh, fantastic. It's raining again. Dude, it's been raining for like 2 weeks in Reno. It feels like we're living in freaking Seattle. Have you seen the video of the Grinch doing the 8-9? Yeah, that's where I got it from. Someone does 6-7 to the Grinch and he goes 8-9. It's very funny. It is snowing in Wales. It should be snowing in Reno, but we're having an unseasonably warm winter. A crazy warm winter. It has not snowed in Reno yet, which is mind-blowingly late in the year. At least you get rain, we get snow. I mean, here's the thing though. Is like I live in the high plains. When we don't get snow in the winter, like I don't get it twisted. I don't like snow either. Oh, it's the worst. You gotta shovel it off your car. You get it in your boots, you get it in your gloves. Everything's miserable. You're just wet all the time. It sucks. But like, if we don't get snow in the winter, then the lakes don't fill up. The ground gets too dry. And then we get tremendous fires in the summer. So like snow is a necessity for those of us who live in the Sierra Nevadas. Like, believe me when I say 3 months of not seeing the sun because it's covered in smoke clouds and like you just constantly have a headache all the time because you're just breathing in that much carbon monoxide and other poisonous stuff is much worse than a little bit of snow. Do you live in Nevada? I do live in Reno. The worst is when it snows and rains on the ground, is slippery AF. Oh man. Okay, so snow has a very drastic different meaning depending on where in the United States you are. That might not sound revolutionary, but can I tell you a story of the worst snow experience I've ever had in my entire life? Well, there's two, but I'll just tell you the one that happened in Texas. So Texas is notorious for people seeing snow around. And if you've never driven on snow, snow will fall on the street where cars drive, right? Oh, scary. But it doesn't always freeze because all the cars are rotating heat onto the ground. There has to be like a certain amount of snow over a certain amount of time and cold temperatures for it to turn to ice. People in Texas have no concept of this, and they just see snow on the ground, therefore dangers all around me. I must now go 45 miles under the speed limit and clutch the steering wheel for my life. Also a problem in Texas is that in places where there's snow, 18-wheelers will carry chains because they can't get enough traction otherwise to maintain momentum on the road. In Texas, they do not carry chains because you're never going to be dealing with enough snow for that to be warranted. So one time I was driving back from Houston to go to Dallas, and midway through it's snowing. And people keep slowing down more and more, and there's nothing sticking to the road. Like, the roads are barely wet. Oh, barely wet. Well, people keep slowing down more and more and more and more, and then we come to a dead stop. And I'm waiting there for 4 hours. We have not moved. Gotta be an accident, right? Surely there's an accident up ahead. No worries. I got a full tank of gas. 6 hours. Still haven't moved. Getting a little bit concerning. This is going to take a while. 8 hours later, we are still waiting. I have to call my boss because it's like a Sunday and be like, hey, I'm going to be late because I'm on the road. Nothing's happening. I don't know what's going on. 11 hours later, 11 hours in the same position on the road, we finally get moving. What caused this tremendous stoppage on the highway? Surely a gigantic accident. There must be a trailer on fire. No, what ended up happening is everyone kept going slower and slower and slower, and then all these trucks hit a small uphill, and because they were all going so slow, none of them could get traction to go up the hill. So for hours, there's just these tow trucks pulling the trucks over the small hill, and that took 11 hours to remedy. Such a non-issue if everyone had just kept going like even 30 miles less than the speed limit, but people were going 10 miles an hour. I was ready to murder someone. I have never been in such a tremendous delay for such a stupid reason. But there we were. Are people stupid? I mean, it's again, you as an Englishman probably are more accustomed of how to deal with rain and snow than someone from Spain, right? Oh, dang. I thought Venezuela got invaded instead of me for not joining the stream. Yeah, Luhans, that's what happens, okay? Venezuela was just a warning. You're up next, kiddo. Don't think the United States isn't going to invade you. We got a man with dementia at the wheel, all right? He doesn't even know where he is half the time. Pro tip, unless you can't see 10 feet in front of the car, go the speed limit. No, not true at all. Not true at all. You could have terrible, snowy, icy stuff, and you should not be going the speed limit and the slightest. You could have great visibility, but like icy roads. I will give everyone a pro tip. These are 2 pro tips that if you ever go driving in the snow, this is going to help you, all right? 1, if you need to stop, tap the brakes. Tap the brakes, tap the brakes, tap the brakes. Don't just slam it and hold and hope that works. You got to tap the brakes and slow down. You got to brake a lot faster than you think you're going to need to. Tap the brakes. And 2, if you do feel like you're going to be losing control, turn into the skid, turn into the slide. Don't stop yet. Do not full stop. If you're going to full stop, pull off on the side of the road. And if you get in an accident where, let's say, you slam into a car and other cars are slamming into you, do not get out of your car. The people who always die in those giant pileups are the ones who try and get out of their car. Your car is unfortunately the safest place you're going to be in that. If you have ABS, it won't work. If you have ABS, you should still tap it, like tap and then pull off and then tap again. But like if you don't have ABS, then constantly tapping's better. And last but not least, oh my God, I have dealt with this situation so much. I want this to be public knowledge so effing much, okay? If you are stuck in a position where your car will not move, if anyone has like a 2x2 or anything like solid that a car can go over, put that in front of the wheel. And if you're trying to push the car out, you rev the engine as people are pushing, you keep building, and then you pull off of it. And then you rev it as people are pushing again, pull off it. Rev it again as people are pushing, pull off of it. Build the momentum to go forward. Don't just slam on the gas and think that you're just going to dig yourself deeper. Stop everything. Nate lasted more than 5 minutes. Nate's a good player. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm happy with my boy Pharaoh for surviving as long as he did. It was legitimately me and him, and he's in it, baby. Also, I can't lie, the other streamer's live stream was more interesting than yours. Why would you say that? What's your intention of saying that? That's mean, dude. I'd much rather just ban you. You can have fun with other people, you can relate to more people, but you don't need to come in here and then be like, your stream sucks. It is hurtful. Killer's gonna win? No, he's not. Red team wins. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I trust my boy Pharaoh. I'll never bet against Pharaoh in an end game. Oh, there's a full sin though. But he's in a lot better position to grab the land than East. East is attacking him right away, which is very smart. Ooh, does White just win this though? Do they have enough land? I think they do. I think White wins. I think White wins. I think that full sin was not able to come back from it. I mean, unless Killer gets involved, but I think White's just going to win. Trix is getting involved. But White has 52%, so I think he just wins. I was a smart play on East to go after Pharaoh before the full... He got all the land from the full send. Well done. Well done, East. Great game to you. We'll go ahead and call that for East. Well done. Well done. And we'll go on to a battle royale. I think 3/4 of driving in snow is just following the rules and recommendations you should always be following. I think 3/4 of the rules of driving on snow is just don't panic, right? Don't panic. Just do everything you would normally do, just at a slower speed. Just be gentle. Just be gentle. One more game. I'm sorry, it's Openfront time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Openfront time. Well, hold on. I want to do the last geography games we have, so let's do map tap. Close as you can to San Francisco. I know where San Francisco is. Is right here. Good. 100. 100. Good. 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 I went in the Bay. I didn't know where they exactly wanted it. Birmingham, Alabama. Let's see. Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. Birmingham. It's going to be like here. Ah, a little off. 97. We'll take it, though. As close as you can. I have never heard of this place before in my life. I know most of the population of Africa is the coast. I'm going to say it's over here. 90. We'll take it. We'll take it for never having heard of that town before. We'll take it. Pune, India. That sounds Bengali to me. Throw me over here. Oh, other side of India. Oh, pain. Pain. And Sao Paulo. Oh, God. Is that Brazil? No, is that Argentina? Nope. It was Brazil. Bad score. Bad score. Bad score. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm off today. Many people are saying this. I'm off today. We're 0 for 8 today. I've not done well. My brain is not working with me. let's go ahead and create a lobby. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Here's the join code, boys. Join code is in chat. I'll be back in just a minute, and then we'll get ready to rumble. Okay, we are back. Let's do Faroe. It's been a minute since we've done the Faroe Islands. Anybody that's trying to get in that isn't in yet? Lots of new people doing an island map? Oh, of course. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good luck, everyone. Who's this on my island? Okay, it's Craft. I'll take Craft as a friend. I'll take oh, hell, who's this? Anon? Oh, okay, now we're stream sniping? Fantastic news. Let me go here. After this game, guys, we're going to make a rule. There is no Anons. You have to have a username. A little bit of accountability. I think that's more than fair. No more Anons. I'll kick you from the game if your name's an Anon. Nothing against anonymity, but at the same time, we need accountability. You get it. Openfront's too laggy for my crappy computer. Yeah, honestly, people say that. I've personally never had an issue, and it's not to be like, oh, I can't relate, but just as like, it is kind of crazy how intensive this game is. Who's yellow? Oh, that's a bot. I was like, why is it being so aggressive? Get a port in a second city. Get the music going again. Here, let's get Dover, the new song. Didn't mean to rain on your parade, geometry. Glad we were able to figure that one out before our stuff got destroyed. Kaimaru. Hey, bud. Give me another port. I love how the bot is the crown. Just really shows you what noobs we are. The bot's the crown. I think I can do this repercussion free. Yeah. How's the rest of the board looking? We got Kraft down here. He won that island. Caledonia, Mira, and Pharaoh. All being island boys down there. We got West over here. Bunch of Anons, and Palestine has left. Yeah, it's time to get over to Palestine if we can. Crush the bot. Get the money. Zero Winter, don't take this personally. Don't take this personally. Friendship, 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 friendship. I just didn't want you on my island. I don't think that's a reason for us to go to war. Call me crazy. Call me an outsider. I think we can be friends now. Keimer, absolutely. Oh, Burns, we lost our friendship. Pios, do you want to be friends instead of shooting out warships? Okay, good. Uh-oh, bomb's going off. Who's it going to? Freddy! No, Freddy! At least you missed your 4 cities. At least you missed your 4 cities. I think Territorial and Openfront should do a collab. It would never happen because they're competitors. Oh, buddy, you left? Oh, Burns, betray me! Thank you. I got literally nothing out of that, Burns. Thank you. F. Territorial's better. You can like one or the other. It's not a competition, right? How did freaking Zero get down south? Alright, started down south and went north. Did you really? I thought you were over here the whole time. Oop, bombs away. There's a big hydrogen bomb. Who betrayed me? Caledonian, bud? Here we go again, Zero. Here we go again. Could have been friends, but let's be enemies, right? This is so salty, my guy. The level of salt here is wild. Yeah, I mean, it's just me and Zero Winter fighting each other. I attacked you because you betrayed? To fight the crown? Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm talking to a crazy person. Like, everyone understands that, like, you fight the crown, right? You don't want him just to run away with it and win it. And then when you get backstabbed by somebody right away, that's pretty wild. I'm not alone here. I literally hydroed the crown and nobody attacked. I did, and then immediately betrayed by Zero Winter. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. We're done with Openfront. I am so done with this same bullshit over and over and over again. That's a betrayal debuff for you. How about this, Zero Winter? No more Openfront. And I'm going to cite you as the reason why. Every fucking time we play this game, you're always after me, and it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Here I am just fighting the crown, trying to make it so West doesn't run away with it, and me and you have to fight until the very fucking end. Every time. Every time. It doesn't make sense. You could have fought the crown too, and then betrayed me later. Every game I've watched of Openfront has a segment where Corgi gets attacked by Zero Winter. Right? Right? I'm not just crazy here? Corgi, you actually angry? Yes! I am actually angry. I'm tired of this. It's just every time we have the same game where it's just like, if I do anything in the game, I'm getting immediately attacked by Zero Winter. He's boating across the world to attack me. He's betraying me when I'm doing something for the common good. It's just like, if not me, who's gonna fight West? And I'm tired of it. It's just every game. I don't know how to negotiate and just be like, treat me like a regular person. But you can't tell me every time me and Zero Winter are in the game. Even I helped him win a game, being like, let's be friends. Don't you start, Issa. You're on the same level. You've been a little bit better, but like, you've been a targeter too. And I'm just completely over playing Openfront. I don't even want to play it anymore. God. So annoying. Kick Zero from the game? No, we're just not playing it. We're just not going to play it. I think we're just going to end the stream today. I'll see everybody on Monday. That's annoying. I'm done.